Okay, this is a quick tutorial to show you how to use the free video editing program Blender for your Mac computers or MacBook Air. So here we go. The first thing you do is it's actually in 6 easy steps to import video and edit. The first step is very easy. Just go to the blender.org website. So here we go. We open the Safari and type in blender.org and it shows up. Then you just click here, download Blender 2.7 AC, and then it will ask you to start download Blender according to your MacBook, 64 bits and so forth. So that's the first step. Second step, you click video editing. Okay, so I already download this. I'm gonna launch it. I'm gonna open it, and here's how you open it. Click Finder, then click Application and type in Blender to search. And this is the Blender. So I just opened it. Here we go. So the Blender is open, and the next thing we want to do is we want to here we go. Let me move this aside so this way we can see the 6 easy steps. The third step is click Add and select movies. Actually, click video editing here. Right now it's in default mode, so you want to click this drop down menu and you click on video editing, and then that brings this movie sequence line over here, and it only start playing from frame 1 to frame 250. Each 30 frames is about 1 second, so that's how you count it. Anyway, so let's go to step 3. Click Add and select movies. Here we go. The add is over here. Add. Where is it? You can add sound, you can add picture, image, you can actually add movies. So we're going to add movies. And then I'm going to go to my movies. Whoops. Didn't see any. So go to Documents. Where is it? Documents. And then I got some pre-saved videos. So I'm just going to, click on that. And then click Add Movie Strip. And you can see this movie is added, and the length is 15,432 frames, 15,432 frames. And what's on top of this one is actually a soundtrack. The bottom one is video track. This is soundtrack, Anyway, so let's see. So step 4 is change the end value from 250 to your video length. Okay, so and that 250 is, let's see where it is. I need to move this up a little bit. Here we go. End value here, 250. It's 15,432. So that's what we want to change. Now we changed it to 15,432. Otherwise, you cannot drag to see anything beyond frame 250 if you don't set it to the video length, and it's not going to play the whole thing. Step 5, select change default to bring out the output. So, and let's change this back to default. Here we go. So now we have the output over here. And what is this? What does this say? We're supposed to change the output path, which is step 5, to desktop, so that the output will be sent to output desktop. So it's easier to find. And also we want to change the file format to video.C. File format to QuickTime. Okay, and then change video.C to M-JPEGA, and also change audio.C to AAC. So there are 4 sub-steps in step 5. Number 1 is change the output path. well, select default, and then to bring out the output, right? And then next sub step is change the output path to desktop. And then the third is file format to change to quick view, QuickTime rather, format, and change the fourth is change video.C to M-JPEGA, and then change the sound to audio, change the sound of audio.C to AAC. Yeah, that's a step 5, so like 5 sub steps. So let's go to here. Where is the output? Output path. Here we go. Here's the output path. Right now it's sending the output to temp. We don't want that. We want to change it to, drag it over here, desktop. There we go. And then we're going to say accept here. Okay? That's the first one. Second one is, well, actually default. We changed the default. So this is file passes to desktop. This is the second step. Third step is this thing here. We're going to change it to the file format up here. We're going to change it to QuickTime. And then the fourth thing is this video format, change to M-JPEGA. And then lastly, we have this audio C to AAC instead of no audio. There is one more thing here, which is this resolution. Right now it's set to 50%. You can change it to 100% to make it clearer. Okay, so let's not bother with that because that's the 5 step. And then step 6 is just click animation to render video, and then you can use the QuickTime program to play. Right now I don't want to create a video with 15,000 frames. That's just too long. So we're just going to make it, let's see, 300 frames, 500 frames, to make this process quicker. So here we go. Here's the render. Here is the animation you click. So you click on that, and then it should be running. Where is it? Render animation. Right now it's running. See, 0%. See over here? Now it's making the video. I'm washing the cucumber. So 2% done. It's over here. You can see the progress. 3, 4. It should be pretty quick because it's 500 frames only, and right now it's up to 32, 35 frames. So bear with me for a sec. Okay, 18% done. Should be done fairly quickly. Bear with me for a sec. %, 25%, and remember this resolution is set at 50%. So if you want a clearer picture, you need to change this to 100% before you hit the render animation. Animation means video, and like I said, step 5 is change this back to default from video editing to bring out this panel on the right hand side, which has the output file paths here. You change the file paths from, what do you call that, the temp to temp in your hard drive or computer to desktop, so it's easier to find. And then you change this file format to QuickTime format. Next thing is you change the video.C format to M-JPEGA, and then change the audio to AAC from no audio, and then that's it. You're done. Step 6 is just click this button here, animation, render animation, meaning render video, and then this watch this progress bar to go from 0 to 100%. And then it means it's complete. So it's very simple. First step, change this from default. When you open the Blender, it's going to be default, default view, and you change that to video editing, and then you come down to here, you click where is it, add, let's see, let's move this away. Well, it's rendering right now, so we have to change this to video editing, otherwise it's not going to show the add movie manual. As you can see right now, default doesn't have that option for you. It's a view, what is it? And then frame, and then, yeah, as you can see here, it's about 29.97 frame per second. You can change that, but let's just use the default. It's much easier. And right now it's 82%, 83% complete. So we should be done in a sec. When this is all done, you go to desktop and find that output file. And then you're going to use the QuickTime Player, which is this guy here, QuickTime Player, to play that, to open that video. It's kind of cumbersome when it comes to video editing in using Mac computer and using Blender, because Blender is really for 3D thing, but we're not doing that complicated stuff. We're just doing some simple stuff. Okay, looks like it's done. So let's just minimize this and let's find our file, which is this one, 0001-0500, which is 500 frames. So I just double clicked it and it's converting this MOV, which is QuickTime movies, to some format that we can play using the QuickTime Player. So QuickTime Player. Only 500 frames, but it's taking a couple minutes to run and to convert as well. So just bear with me for a second. So let's refresh our 6 easy steps to import video and edit video for YouTube channel. As you can see, the first one is go to blender.org, download that software, the most recent one, and then click video editing from here. Okay, it's actually in default when you first open Blender, and then once you set it to video editing, you come down to here, you find the add, and then you add movie instead of image, instead of sound. And then you move over to here to see step 4. You change the end value of the frame from 250 to the video length. In my example, before it was something like a 15,300, 200 frames. And then step 5 is a little bit complicated. First, you change the video editing back to default so that you can bring out the output. And then change the output path to desktop. Much easier to find when it's when the output is saved onto the desktop. And then you change the file format to QuickTime, and change the video.C to M-JPEGA, and change audio.C to AAC from no audio. And then click step 6. You just come over here and click animation to render video. When done, simply play the video using QuickTime program. So what I did was I just quickly double click, and then we are right here, which is converting this file on desktop 001-0500.mov. So it's converting now. Should be done in a minute. In the video, you can also add text, and you can also cut video. You can also join multiple videos. Here we go, it's done. So as you can see, I'm playing.
Okay, I'm preparing the cucumber, Chinese cucumber. I'm gonna wash it down, and these are fresh Chinese cucumber.
Good. So as you can see, this little video is only 17 seconds. 17 seconds video. And don't worry about this. Just click it, and then it will bring out this to ask you to save it or export as. Here you then give it a name. Like what I have is the Chinese cucumber. What do you call that? Cleaning. Here we go. And then I'm going to save it to desktop. So just hit save. And now it's saving. And as you can see, it's very quick. Now this is the movie. And you can drag this to the trash can, and because that's the intermediate, that's the quick time video format, but it's not playable. This is the playable video. And now you can upload this video, as you can see.
Preparing the cucumber.
Okay, there you have it. 6 easy steps to import video using Blender.